Welcome back to Easy Money, where money making is made easy. Today we're talking about the Amex Gold versus the Chase Sapphire Preferred. All right, let's jump straight into some of the perks that are offered on the Amex Gold. 4x back on dining, 4x on groceries, 3x on flights booked directly through the airline or through the Amex travel portal, 1x back on everything else, $10 on monthly Uber stipends. Yeah, so you get $10 that you can spend on either Uber Eats or just regular Uber. And that's a use it or lose it. So if you don't spend it this month, let's say, it's gone. You also get a $10 dining credit, similar to the credit I just mentioned. If you don't buy any food, it's going to go to waste. So both of those each are $120 a year. Keep that figure in mind. Also, there are no foreign transaction fees with this card, but it is an Amex card, and is that widely accepted? You be the judge here. It depends on where you like to travel, but I would err on the side of caution here. Also, they offer baggage insurance, which is also offered on the Preferred. But this card does offer secondary CDW coverage, which means that when you go to rent a car, they're going to ask you for your car insurance, and that'll serve as your primary insurer, which means if something happens, they're going to charge your insurance company first, which is probably going to affect your rate. If you find value in secondary CDW coverage, then so be it, but that is not the case for me. Also, they offer hotel collection benefits. If you're going to require me to stay at your hotel or a hotel for 2 nights before you give me $100 spa or dining credit, it's not worth it. So I'm not going to include that in the calculations here. Also, there is a downgrade path with this card / upgrade path. You can go up to the platinum or down to their green card. And $250 is the annual fee for this card. Pretty steep, I would say, but again, remember, if you are a user of Uber Eats and that $10 dining credit a month and you're super meticulous about spending those monthly, then $250 minus $220, that's about $30. That's really not bad, I think, for a 4x on dining and 4x in groceries. So the sign-up offer, the sign-up bonus is $75,000 after spending $4,000 in the first 6 months of you holding this card. Pretty good, honestly. That's the current sign-up bonus. So that was it for the Amex Gold card. Remember, when you're getting these cards, you're kind of buying into the ecosystem. So if you don't plan on getting the Amex Platinum, I would reconsider getting the Gold. So let's go into the Chase Sapphire Preferred and what it offers. So it offers 2x on travel, 2x on dining, 1x back on everything else. There are no foreign transaction fees again with this card, but it is a Visa card, so yay, it's widely accepted. Offers baggage insurance as well. Purchase protection covers your new purchases for 120 days against damage or theft, up to $500 per claim or $50,000 per account. $500 per claim is not that much. And also offers trip cancellation, so you can be reimbursed for up to $10,000 per person or $20,000 per trip. That's pretty neat. I didn't see anything on Amex that said that it offered anything like that. And the total annual fee for this card is $95. Okay. So for the number one reason, I chose the Preferred when I did because I knew I wanted to get into the Chase ecosystem, and I knew they also had the 5 and 24 rule, which means that you can't get more than 5 credit cards, or really I think it's 5 loan applications in general in the last 24 months. So I figured I'll just get all the Chase cards that I want, and then I can move on to other credit card issuers if I so pleased. So the second reason why I went with this card is because I knew I wasn't so much a traveler, and plus I didn't know whether or not I would qualify for the CSR because of the credit card credit score that was required at the time, and plus it offered CDW coverage, and I didn't have primary insurance at the time, and it had primary CDW insurance on this card. And I also knew that the Freedom cards were more so point earners and not necessarily travel cards, so it was really a no-brainer. So lastly, I knew there was a downgrade path and an upgrade path if I chose it, but you can wait 4 years and then apply for the reserve. So I knew I wanted to maybe downgrade the Chase Sapphire Preferred to one of the Freedom cards, and then hold the CSR and then run a 2-card system. So Yeah, I mean, those were the reasons why I chose the Chase Sapphire Preferred. So let's not forget the sign-up bonus for the Chase Sapphire Preferred. If you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months of holding this card, you will be granted 80,000 bonus points. That is nearly $1,000. So it really makes sense, at least in the first couple of years, to hold this card. And just remember, when you're getting these cards, you are sort of buying into an ecosystem. So if you don't care for the Chase cards, then who cares? I guess just go for the Platinum and the Amex. But remember, there is a rumor going around that Amex is going to be increasing their Platinum card annual fee to a very high annual fee that I personally don't think makes sense. I personally will not be holding the Amex Platinum, but again, that change isn't supposed to go into effect until 2023, so you have some time. Also, I live in a region in the US that does not have a Centurion Lounge, so it really doesn't make sense for me to hold this card. Can I rant really quick about the rumored changes on the Amex Platinum? Who is going to pay that annual fee? Obviously, some people will be paying it because they see value in the additional perks that are going to be added. But for somebody that lives in an area that does not have a Centurion Lounge, I just don't see the purpose, because this is a really status-y type card. Yes, it offers some nice insurance, but, and it's charging, they're going to charge people to bring guests into their lounges. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it. I feel like the Platinum and the Reserve were really neck and neck for a while. But I think this new change has really set the Platinum card behind the Reserve. Even though the Chase didn't really do much to the Reserve at all, I think Amex may have shot themselves in the foot with this one. But again, if you see value in the card, and if you're located in a region where you have access to the Centurion Lounge and you value the lounge access, then good for you. The Amex Gold obviously they're offering some good perks on it right now. It makes sense, I guess, for some people, but for me and where I'm located, I think I'm gonna stick with the Chase side of the house, at least until they decide to crank up the Reserve's annual fee, at which point I will have to make some reconsiderations. But until then, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time here on Easy Money.